We are currently witnessing a global masterclass in the most dangerous trap in history, the asymmetric exit. In the high-stakes game of 2026, the world has forgotten the most basic rule of the jungle. Anyone can walk into a cage, but it takes a god to walk out. The paradox of the open door is that starting a war is a unilateral choice powered by ego, high-definition drone footage, and the illusion of surgical precision. In February 2026, when the US and Israel launched Operation Epic Fury against Iran, the opening 48 hours looked like a video game. They hit the centrifuges, they sank the Iranian navy, and they declared a new Middle East. But as of April 2026, the exit button has been disconnected. The brutal reality of the unseen markets is that while you choose when to start firing, the enemy chooses when to stop dying. The exit is not a door, it is a swamp that swallows treasuries and reputations alike. To understand why the Iran deadlock is so lethal, consider the contrasting precision of Operation Sindoor-like war. The mission succeeded not through total war, but through strategic clarity. By hitting defined targets and immediately pivoting back to a defensive posture, they avoided the escalatory spiral that swallows nations. They understood that if your goal is undefined, your war is eternal. The US, however, is now riding the tiger in Iran, and they are riding it alone. The most brutal betrayal in this deadlock isn't coming from the enemy, it is coming from the silence of the ally. For the last 2 weeks, Israel has effectively disconnected from the operational grid frontline. After Epic Fury neutralized the immediate threats to Tel Aviv, the IDF retreated into a fortress posture, leaving Washington to bleed out in the desert. The US is now the only one left in the crosshairs, burning through its billion-dollar interceptor stockpile to defend a status quo that its primary partner has already abandoned. Washington has also ignored a fundamental rule of the jungle: never leave an opponent with nothing to lose. By decapitating Iran's top military command, the US has removed the very people who could negotiate an end. Without a leadership structure to offer a surrender, the remaining forces are fighting with the ferocity of the doomed. They will fight until they die because Washington has left them no other choice. The final betrayal comes from the Great Wall of Veto. As China, Russia, along with France, block the UN's Hormuz resolution, they are effectively locking the cage from the outside. By denying a legal exit path, they are forcing Washington to stay in the swamp, burning $2 billion a day. The difference between the Operation Sindoor and the chaos of the 2026 Iran war is the definition of winning. The West is losing because it is addicted to more. In the unseen markets, the entrance is for the cameras, but the exit is for the historians. If you don't know exactly how you are going to leave, you haven't started a war, you've started a funeral for your own empire. Stay ruthless, stay awake. Welcome to the unseen markets.